Can Jagmohanji, can you please explain one more time this car that the so seemingly conflicting statement of akaranatvad and karanatvad?
Seemingly conflicting state. Okay. If I had not mentioned that, I don't think you would have caught it.
No, I had written down, but
Yeah, I got myself into trouble.
yeah, I got it, but I wrote it underlined. But I thought I'll ask maybe later, or maybe there's an explanation down the road. But
Yeah. So the real nature of Brahma is what? Akaranam, akar. It is neither a cause nor an effect. According to this mantra. Anadi Anantam. Akaranam and akaryam. That which it doesn't have a karanam, it doesn't have a karyam. Therefore, it is neither an effect nor is it a cause. Correct? According to this mantra, correct? Brahma
yeah.
cannot. But Brahma is also Sarva Bhuta Karanam, Jagat Karanam also. Jagat Karanam. Once in a while, you will see that statement. Here itself, we saw that in the Bhaashyam. Sarva Karanatvat.
Yeah. That,
Karanatvat. So that's mutually contradictory. You just said Akaranam, Brahma is Akaranam. Then you say that Brahman is the Karanam of the entire world. That is exactly like saying clay is the cause of the entire world of clay objects. And if you ask clay, did you create me? You know what clay will say? Yes, no, yes, no. If you push yes, yes, I created you. Why did you make me so small? At least you would have made me a little bigger with muscles and all. I'm so thin and this and that. I didn't create you. What? I thought you said you created me. Yeah, I created you. This is the argument. This is how the dialogue with clay will go. Because if you say pot is real, then you say okay, clay is the real cause of that real pot. The word real has to be in quotes. But if you say pot is mithya, then then the whole pot's existence itself is in question. Then where is the question of any creation at all? This is just an example, right? So we're just using this as an example. And so when the whole world is mithya, then that mithya is projected on Brahma, exactly like whatness is projected on clay. Because there is no object called pot. Entire existence belongs to clay. The entire content is clay. Where is the question? Where is pot? You start searching for pot. Pot doesn't exist. Okay, if you insist pot exists, all right, pot is mithya. What is mithya? Therefore, Brahma is not a cause also. Therefore, Sarva, what did he say? Sarva Bhutatma Karanatvat. And quite he says Sarva Bhutatma Karanatvat. Because Brahma being the essence of everything in this world. Therefore, is it contradictory? You said you said the sun is stationary. It doesn't move. Why is the sun moving? Tell me. Answer this question. I studied in school sun. My teacher told me sun is stationary, but the sun is moving. Contradictory. These two are contradictory statements. Then we have to tell them, you know what, my dear friend, yeah, it appears contradictory, all right. Accepted. I accept your objection. But let me help you a little bit. Sun is really stationary only. The movement of the sun, you are projecting the movement of the sun on it. You and I also do the same mistake that you're doing. Okay. We are projecting movement on the sun, and that is called relative motion. And this is how it will be. This moment will be there. The appearance of moment will be there. It's an appearance. Therefore, it's not contradictory. Two statements are not contradictory. So that's how that's why Adhyaropa Apavada. Adhyaropa means what? Brahma is the cause of the entire world. Adhyaropa. That I can handle. Then after I handle that enough, then slowly it takes away that idea of creation and takes it away and say Brahma is not the cause of the entire world. It's called Apavada. Adhyaropa is accepting, going along with what people say, that there is somebody caused this world. Because the people have assumed that the reality of this world to be absolutely real. Okay, fine. We'll take it that way. Then you take the causality of Brahma is slowly taken away. And that's what is happening here. So think about it. It's not, I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
No, my thing was like in the example of sun, the motion you see or the movement you see on sun is because you are moving. Just like you see a platform moving when you're on a train or your tree moving when you're in a car. It's a relative motion, right? That's the way to. That is how it is explained. I thought because you don't see it because your movement is you're not feeling it. In car you feel it, but or in when you are standing somewhere you don't feel it, even though it is moving every day or every second. So that is a little bit different. That analogy or that udaharanam is a little bit different than metaphor is different compared to what we are saying here. So here, I mean, all along we said, oh, God created, I mean, Brahman was, everything you see is Brahman, right?
Like the dream world. Dream world example is better for you. That's the world. Who is the creator of the dream? I created the dream. Really, you created the dream. Yeah, it's obvious because you did not create my, you did not come into my head and do something. I created my own dream world. I am the creator of the dream. What happened to the dream then? Where is the world? I want to see your world. You have not created much in your life. At least I would like to see your dream world. At that much minimum, give me the benefit. No, that dream world is gone. It's gone. Where did it go? It got it got resolved into myself, and so I am the creator also. But the whole world is me anyway, and so I can also say I am not the creator of the dream. Why I'm not the creator of the dream? Because there are so many things that dream world has gone, then it is waking world, then it is sleep. So many things are happening. Therefore, I cannot be any of these things. I am Vivartam because I pervade the dream world. But then Sushupti is also there. Sushupti gives me the clue that I am not subject to anything at all. That ability to create, it appears that I have it. But really speaking, it's a projection. Like that, sometimes that reasoning is given. Okay. So if you insist that the world is real, then Brahma is the cause. Correct. Nothing wrong. I mean, that's what we are saying. It all depends on how much reality I give to this Jagat. The more reality I give to Jagat, the more causality I have to give to Brahma. The less, then less and less and less. This also becomes less and accordingly. Like this thing, they have this thing. You on the computer, the mouse you have to touch it, and if you touch it, it just moves. Then touch it, it just moves. And so, or a mirror, whatever whatever you do is reflected in that mirror. And so, whatever reality I give to this world, that much reality the Brahma also has. until, but the truth is the Brahma does not have that kind of attribute. Okay.
Jaykumar, if you apply this, Apavada, you beautifully explained today. If I take the same rope example, a
Yeah.
rope is the cause of the snake, but not really. Because the rope is cause to the extent that without the rope, there is no appearance of snake. That way I can understand Apavada.
Correct. Correct. That's also a good example. If you insist that the snake is real, then I will also say, okay, rope is the cause of the snake. And leave it at that. Let's agree that that's what it is and move on. Then suddenly you say, wait a minute, there's no snake. Okay, that's what I've been telling you all along. There is no snake and there is nothing created. Rope did not create anything, really speaking. Then, yeah, then we come down to Apavada. Yeah. So, Nama Rupatmakam Jagat, that's a very important thing to follow. That is, the whole world as I know it, all these various gadgets and everything is there, just without which we feel our life is just empty. We can't progress, we can't do anything in this world. Food onwards, everything is needed, everything is real. That reality is so much there. But Shastra is taking us further beyond that. It says, Vyavaharika Satyam, yeah, keep that in mind. But you are more than somebody who is dependent on all these things. That is the beauty. Yeah, Anuradha, go ahead.
On continuation of that, is it like due to the mithyatvam of the world, the causality of Brahman is gone?
So, correct. So, once I understand the mithyatvam of the Jagat, once I
That's
understand,
right.
then causality will go away. Correct. Cause means what? Product A entirely transforms itself into product B. Item A becomes item B. That is a cause, causality. This car has so many components. Everything is manufactured, all components are manufactured. So there is already some cause effect going on there. Then they are brought together, they're all assembled, and out goes the car from the assembly line. Massive amount of reorganization has gone from the cause, which is some plastic, some metal, and some chips, which is also some metal and some plastic and some other material, silicon, etc. Everything, all some elements, Panchabhuta. This is Panchabhuta. It is all Panchabhuta. And then it all became a car. So Parinami Upadana Karanam is there. But we are unable to think of Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Everything is changing. Within this change, cause effect world, we are able to talk about cause effect. When it's unchanging, when we want to grasp that unchanging, because I can't accept change. Finally, I can't accept change. Why? Because if I say change is satyam, then I'm finished. Change is satyam means over. There's no need to study shastram.
Then
All this
Shastra, yeah. Then Shastra is,
Shastra is vyartha.
no use.
Vyartha, it's of no use. Absolutely no use. Somebody will look at me and say,
We
you
take
study.
the Shastram as pramanam, then we have to take the mithyatvam of the Jagat.
So that's what this is the key in Advaita Vedanta. See, other people don't agree with Mithyatvam and all. They don't see Mithyatvam and all.
Yeah.
Everything is Satyam. There are many Atmas.
Yeah.
All these are they talk and then they're fine with that. They're perfectly fine with it. But we can't accept that. We just can't because rationally, if you look at it, those arguments will just fall apart. And
Yeah.
so
Now, I will ask you something. I know it's a little bit of Sanskrit, but I need to know the meaning of Yogakshema.
Okay. Okay. So that word I used, I briefly mentioned that word today.
I know, but it comes all the time, especially in Bhagavad Gita. I need to know the meaning of this.
Yeah, that's not difficult. Yogakshemam Mahamyam Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Duskritam. It comes in the 4th chapter, I think. Yogakshemam Mahamyam, right? So,
9.22.
uh,
9.22.
Ananya
Ananya
Chintayantu.
Chintayanto Mam.
Ye Janah Paryupasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yogakshemam Mahamyam. Correct. 9.2. Okay. Now, Yoga and Shema. If you analyze the life of every human being, it can be categorized into two things. I want to acquire things like wealth, health. I want to acquire health and keep that health with me. Acquire health, but I want to keep it. The health has to stay with me. The wealth has to stay with me. Okay, so I can say I'm wealthy. Okay, so I want to acquire and keep, protect. Once acquisition is there, protection is important. That is why you need all these banks and you need proper locks in the doors and all that. The lock is protection, kshema. Acquisition is yoga. Okay, yoga is acquisition. Kshema is protection of what is acquired. Entire life is yoga, kshema, yoga, kshema, yoga, kshema. Entire life you analyze anything, protect. Get and keep, get and keep, get and keep. But I can't keep it forever, anything forever. So I have to keep on getting stuff. Therefore, yoga, kshema, yoga, kshema, yoga, kshema. And there are certain things I don't want to get also. I don't want
Disease.
disease. I don't want viruses. I don't want germs. Just stay there. Just stay there. Just be there. Okay. Don't come inside. So I have to keep everything outside. So mask. I have to wear a mask. Keep it outside. Okay. Keep everything. Old age also. Baldness. I don't want baldness. I want black hair. Hair on the head. Black hair on the head is very good. And so baldness has to be kept away. That's why big industry. Big industry. And so that is kshema. Then you implant some hair like this, cut, and then protect that hair. Constant, anything you do, yoga kshema, yoga kshema. Keeping things at bay also is comes under this category of yoga and kshema. What
So
I want, I keep.
keeping
Yeah.
it away, and then again to protect. Both are used in Shema.
Correct. I don't want something is yoga. I want to keep it that way is kshema. I want something is yoga. I acquired it, now I have to keep it with me is kshema. Because that also is a huge effort is needed. I want a house, I got a house. Because lot of effort, after a lot of effort, I bought a house. Now job starts. I have to protect it. How do I protect it? Various ways of protecting it. You have to keep the house clean, this, that, the roof leak, this and that is there. Constantly you have to keep modifying it, so strengthening it, insurance it, this it, that it, everything is there. Every 10 years repaint it. So many things are. This is all kshema. After yoga, kshema is constant.
So yoga here, that's the meaning, because yoga has other meaning.
Correct. Oh, it has so many other meanings which is not here. Here it means this only. Here yoga means I want to connect with the things I want in life. That is the simple meaning of yoga. That is yoga.
Say that again.
I want to connect with the things I really want to possess. Possession. Yoga is possession. Okay? I want to acquire. So certain things I want to acquire, and that acquisition is indicated by yoga. Or I want to keep certain things at bay. That also is yoga. Viyoga. There it becomes viyoga. Yoga is viyoga. And I want to keep it that way, Kshema. But I'm unable to keep it that way. Okay, yoga. Let me keep it that way, Kshema. No. Okay, your car is old. It's okay. Sell it and then get another car. This is what it is. Correct. So
Okay.
different meaning of yoga here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
So therefore, you know what they say in those days when they used to write letters. My mother used to write a letter to her sisters. She would say, "We are fine, and you please respond about your yoga and kshema."
Kshemam Ariyaval.
First, alam Maria aval.
Kshemam Ariyaval.
Kshemam Maria aval. Kshemam, I'm fine. But I want to hear about your fineness also. And yoga kshema, sometimes they will write. Yoga kshema means your life, essentially your life. All the things you are doing to be happy, tell me about that. That is what is yoga and kshema.
Ividam Kshemam Avadam Kshemam என்று நம்புகிறோம்.
It's
Yeah.
quite hard to understand.
Not only parents, we used to write actually. Copying like that.
Prasad, you are also a parent. By the way, you're not that young little boy that you were there. That you're also a parent only.
Not today, even because those days when we were writing the letters, that time we used to write like that.
Okay.
Yeah, not now. We don't write letters anyway now.
They used to dictate to us. To write the letters.
These days we come to the point, just point blank, shoot. WhatsApp, shoot a message. That's it, over. Yoga, kshema, there's no time for all these things.
You know, when I first started banking here in Canada, and they gave us like training, and the first thing they said, you know, the East Indian people, they know we are the one who they are keeping the money with. They will come and say, without any, like, oh, how are you? No small talk. They will just come to the point and say, give me my money. And they said to us that don't think that's anything bad, because that's their way. Like, you are keeping my money, now I want it. So no Jogash Kema there.
Cut to the chase, they say, Just come to the point.
Yeah.
Maheshji, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One other question, Jagamarya, unrelated. In Tattvabodha, we said Maya Sahida Brahman is Ishvara. Right? That's how we defined Ishvara way back in Tattvabodha. And in Kathopanishad, earlier we discussed saying that in few slokas before we said Maya is because Brahman is nirgunam, you cannot do anything, and so with help of Maya he creates or supposedly creates. Anyway, that also is now different, say today's classes, but before that we also learned that the Maya is Samashti Avidya. Correct. So Ishvara used the whole collection, or Ishvara is the whole collection of Brahman with all the Avidya. Is that the way you define? To me, it sounds a little bit odd. So that.
Yeah, Samashti Avidya is Maya. And creation is not Satyam.
No, I'm not talking creation. I'm not creation. I'm saying the definition of Ishvara
is
Brahman with Maya. and Maya being collection of all ignorance. Ishvara is Brahman, with all the ignorance is Ishvara.
Correct? That's yes. Emphatic yes. Because if ignorance is not there, there's no creation.
No, we're not talking creation yet. I'm saying just defining Ishvara.
That's it. Maya is samashti, avidya. But that is a Shakti. Therefore, we have to be worshipful of Maya. We need Maya's blessings to take me out of this avidya. Yeah, Shakti. We don't ignore anything. We don't ignore everything. Everything is Ishvara anyway. Maya also is Ishvara. Means from a Shakti perspective, from a power. Nimitta karanam upadana karanam. Okay, Maya is parinami upadana karanam. She is the cause of the entire world. Upadana karanam of the entire world. Therefore, Shakti. Therefore, okay, yeah, why? But she think, but samashti avidya, yeah, samashti avidya. Okay, the avidya, avidya belongs to me, really speaking. Avidya is here. Ishvara does not have avidya. Ishvara works with samashti maya, but Ishvara is not ignorant. Or Ishvara ignorant also.
I don't know, looks like he's ignorant.
Think about it. Think about it.
Guruji,
Yeah.
I was just wondering where in the Lalita Sahasranamam
Hmm.
it comes to Shivajnana Pradayini Devi, Maya. Does it reflect that now as we are speaking?
Ama, say it again.
Shivajnana Pradayini, the Lalita Sahasranama, Devi is addressed as that. So is that the same message we're getting here when
So
we're talking about?
Shivajnana Pradayini, yeah, she is the one who blesses me with that knowledge that makes a difference in my life, which is Shivajnana. Shiva is auspicious. Shubhajnanam, which is Atmajnanam. There's only one knowledge that is auspicious, which is Paravidya. So Shivajnana Pradayini, she is the one who can grant me that jnanam. That is what is being said there.
So is what Maheshji is saying, that Shiva doesn't become the ignorance, but she becomes as a removal of that impediment that is between us and Shiva.
Correct.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Thank you, Guruji.
Mhm. See, Lalita Sahasranam words are all pregnant with meaning. Hopefully someday we will get a chance to look at each of the namas of Lalita and Vishnu also. Vishnu Sahasranam also. So that will be another nididhyasanam for all of us. Because Shravanam is getting over for all of you. You've been studying now for 5-6 years. So Shravanam ideas are there. And many of you have understood also. So now it's just exploring all these words. Lalita Sahasranam, long words are there. Okay. By Antarmukha Samaradhya Bahirmukha
Sudurlabha.
Sudurlabha
Sudurlabha.
Durlabha. We should be able to sit and talk about it. We should be able to sit and talk about it. And so we will do that. We'll do that sometime. Hmm? So many things to do, is it not? Within the Shastram, so many things to do. Without Shastram also, so many things to do. And if we allow that to happen, we will be constantly busy.
Bucket of desires.
Huh?
Bucket of desires.
What desires?
Bucket.
Oh, bucket of desires. Yeah. Good. Anything else?
Here, Guruji, Kutastam Dhruvam all is repeated from Bhagavad Gita, right? Kutastam Achalam Dhruvam. It's the same meaning.
Yeah, so we will not put it quite like that. We won't say Yama picked words from Bhagavad Gita. We have to say Krishna picked up words from Upanishad.
Ulta.
Because Imam Vivasvati Yogam Proktavan Aham Abhyayam. So he knows everything. Krishna knows everything. And being Smriti is the one that picks from Shruti.
Guruji, I have one more question.
Please.
Today while we were doing the summary, you said, how can we meditate on the Atma? Yat ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, arasam, agandhavat, tatha avyayam, nityam, anadi anantam, param, dhruvam cha. Tat Brahman, then you use the word nichaya mrityu mukhan pramuchyate, to release you from the mouth of death or from the concept of death. I didn't get that part, but Brahma nichaya something. That word I didn't get.
It is there in the mantra itself. It is there in the mantra itself.
What is the exact meaning of that?
Yeah, nichaya means having understood. Having understood. Having understood the Brahma of this nature, Ashabdam Asparsham Arupam, that person is released or freed from the jaws of death. Nichaya. So Shankaracharya says Avagamya. Nichaya is equal to Avagamya.
Having understood.
In the PDF it says Nischayena Nyatva.
Nichayena Nyatva. Ni Purvaka Chi Dhatu. Chi Dhatu we've seen once before in this Upanishad itself. I think. What context? What context we saw? Chi Dhatu. Chayanam. We saw it. We saw it, I think, in the context of the Nachiketa Agni, that karma, Agni karma. You have to bring all these bricks and these things he said, no? Remember? And all Nachiketa repeated exactly how many bricks and what mantras to chant when and everything. That is called Agni Chayanam. There the meaning is collection. There Chayanam means collection. Collection, you have to, they did Chandi Homa a few days ago. You need all the materials. Everything has to be planned in advance. Because some things you can't get just like that. You may have to import some things from other places. So Chayanam, that's called Chayanam. We saw that there. That same word chi, when preceded by ni, nichaya, here Shankaracharya says it means nischayena jnatva. Having understood clearly. The ni purvaka is very important. Nischayena, clearly. Not I have a fuzzy idea. This fuzzy idea was okay. Initially fuzzy idea. Nothing wrong with that. But Nischayena, it's crystal clear to me. I hope that's okay, Premaji.
Jay Kumarji.
Yeah.
Yes, Guruji.
Can we sum up like this? In this mantra.
Where are you?
I am here. I am muted.
Oh, galaxy.
Yeah. So
very awkward. See, Rukminiji, you come here so many times, and so it's very awkward to hear your voice but not see you. That's why.
See, this mantra sums up like this: avikriyatvam of Brahma Purusha. Here, what he mentions, Purusha, and Karya Karana Sangata Rahitaha.
Okay.
Then Mrityu Mukhat means from the avidya. That is referred to as Mrityu.
See, Mrityu is not avidya. See,
okay.
I don't want to free myself from avidya. I want to free myself from death. That's very clear, crystal clear. Let's be very clear about it. Nobody wants Mrityu, not as being, not even the virus wants Mrityu. Okay? This is very clear. Therefore, the mrityu here is relevant. But nobody can really, body can never be free from mrityu. The only way you can be freed from mrityu is to understand that you're already free from mrityu.
Okay.
And that understanding has to happen. Okay, avidya and vidya are connected. Only vidya can remove avidya, etc. So, therefore, this freeing myself from mrityu ends up becoming jignasa. I want to know, because knowledge, vidya is the only thing that's going to free myself. And therefore, I want to remove avidya, etc. But we don't talk like that. We don't say, I want to remove avidya. Like that, we don't say. This jnanam will remove the avidya, no doubt. That, so I'm after that knowledge. Tadvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya. That's why they say. Tadvidhi. Understand that. By which mrityumukhat pramuchyate.
Okay.
So everything you said is okay, but it's not the way we generally say. I mean, meaning wise, it's all everything you said.
Okay. So where it needs correction?
Correction, when you said, I want to free myself from avidya. Okay, that's not wrong statement. I'm saying that I want to free myself from bondage. I want to free myself from mrityu. I want to be free from death. Those are all reasonable desires. Okay. That will become, I want to know. I want to know is a better statement than saying, I want to free myself from avidya. Even though
Okay.
they are, even though you can't get knowledge without removing avidya. Okay, both are identical. Jnana Pradayini only Lalita Sahasranama says. So maybe somewhere she will say avidya, nivritti, rupa. You know, one word we just created. Avidya, nivritti, rupa. Maybe some word if you search might be there. So she is the one who can help me remove this avidya. Okay, like that maybe. Yeah. So you depending on the context, use those words. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What about this avikritatvam of Purusha?
Yeah, avikriyatvam of Purusha. So avyaya, what is the meaning of avikriyatvam? What is avikriya?
Avyayam. It is.
It is avyayam, unchanging.
Yeah.
Unchanged. But this mantra is telling a lot of details about why it is avikriyam. Ashaktam, arupam, asparsham, etc. It is telling.
Rasam. Yeah.
Therefore, avyayam. Therefore, nityam.
Okay.
So it is telling, giving a little more detail than just
Okay.
saying it is avikriya. Yeah. Because asaktam I can understand, asparsham I can understand, because I can understand shabda, I can understand sparsha, I can understand rupa, I can understand nama, etc. I can understand. Only by through what I understand, I have to go to what I must understand. No other way. So you can say, यहाँ पर क्या लिखा है गीता प्रश्न में? निर्विशेष आत्मज्ञान से अमृतत्व प्राप्ति. That's what he says. Gita Praskara says that. So he says, Amritattva Prapti, which is that liberation, the gain of liberation through Nirvishesh Atma Jnana se. समझ गए ना आप?
Yes.
So you can say Avikriya also. Avikriya Atma Jnana se Amritattva Prapti. Or you can say, what you said is, Avikriya Atma Jnana se Avidya Nivritti, Atma Avidya Nivritti se Amritatva Prapti.
Very good.
Correct?
Yeah.
Guruji, you cut off for a little while what you said to Rukminiji.
Yeah.
Could you, before you said the ending, you
The
cut
ending.
off for a while. So
Yeah.
I just wondered what you said.
Yeah, so we were looking at the title that the Gita Press has given to this mantra. There, the title they have given is Nirvishesh Atma Jnana Se Amritatva Prapti. It means the gaining of liberation through the knowledge of Atma that is Nirguna, has no qualities. That is the title of this mantra.
Okay.
So we can insert anything else we have read in that title. Like Avidya, etc. Okay? Good. Anything else?
Very nice mantra. We have to go through a couple of times with your explanation.
So we recorded it, no, Vijay, or did it not get recorded?
We will listen to the recording.
But then suddenly there was a recording on something, I heard.
In the middle, in the end.
Okay.
I will have to check, Guruji. I'm not sure. I'll check whether the recording has happened.
In the end, there was a notification that the recording started, then recording ended. So check, Narayananji, the recording is done from the beginning.
I think I missed the beginning.
I got
think.
because it came in the end.
Recording is Adimat. There was a beginning. Recording began. And that too, you heard it towards the end. Towards the end, you heard that recording began. That's what? Before that end, recording was not there.
And this is a very important class which we would love to listen once more, maybe a couple of times, a person like me.
Did anybody record it? Audio record or something?
No, but it did say that recording is in progress in the beginning.
Okay.
But somehow, maybe for some time it was off and then it started again. I don't know how it happened.
Okay.
Yeah, after the Dhyana mantra, again it started.
Okay. All right. Take a look into that. We'll conclude now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Thank you.
Thank you.